Hey, welcome to round 4. Let's see if we can do better than that. Yes, I would like to play first. And I would like to mulligan this. Oh, damn. Truly, my mana base isn't that bad. I swear. Need that for black. I don't think I can play one around Wastelands. Yeah, maybe I can keep this one. But I don't have a Bayou in my deck, so I think because I have to put back 2 cards. Just gonna have to hope that these carry me. I'm gonna do it like this. It's a bit greedy, but I'm down to 5, so I'm just gonna get greedy. Real bummer. I don't think there's enough Stein Fundament yet that I have to start playing around it immediately. Especially if that means I'm not going to play around Wastelands. So. Yeah, there's a chance we are gonna have to force a water stifle here. Do it like that. Get this one out there. Gonna generate ourselves some card advantage, but at a very slow rate. We have to get back a couple of cards before we unmulligan ourselves. Yeah, and that's not helping if they're not giving us the time to do it. At least I think in theory combo deck should be decent for this deck. Let's see, pretty good chance that they're on a reanimator or something. Seeing the Bloodstained Mire. There's a small chance that they throw away Ingenious Infiltrator to reanimate that. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Except for force to reanimate, of course. They're having a good hard think about it. But at least that means that it's not just take force of will and to reanimate, since then it would be a clear pick, I think. But maybe they end up doing that after all. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just dead. Alright, what you got for me? Sacrifice some bullets and draw off your library? Or we're just gonna get some goblins or Past in Flames or Cheater into Past in Flames. No, they only have one ritual, so probably another Past in Flames line. Maybe if they get enough Storm, which could be. Luckily, I don't have to do the math. They do. They're having a good hard think about it. Yeah, so they do go with the pair. I should be that then. You never know. They could just have all their fast mana in the bottom half of their library. Doesn't seem to be the case. Look at them doing the epic storm thingy. Maybe they play 3 more Thought Seizures and kill themselves. Yeah, that sounds like a great plan. Fine. You've got it. So... Thought Seizures first the storm. The engineer versus their wish glass. Veil of Summer. You could get some Nile spellbombs or surgicals in there. They're a bit less reliant on the graveyard for comboing up, but it does reduce the mana of their right hand flame maybe. So I think I want these for sure, but you could see surgical. Take those out, that one out, and last time I did put the dry double back in, since I liked the idea of using it for consistency. I had it over the Baleful Strix. I ended up having it over Baleful Strix. This means like last time we didn't bring in surgical, so that was against ENT. But I think I'm just gonna submit it like this again. I think that was fine enough. Yeah, what I did last time, I was thinking about boarding out the Changeling Outcast, but I ended up boarding out the Baleful Strix still. But, yeah. As long as I don't forget that I have the Dry Diver in my deck to enable my ninjas, even slowly. Just need to focus on drawing interaction. Would you like to play first? Yes. And I think I'll keep this. And the question is if I open on Thoughtseize. I think if I open on Changeling, that is just so I can turn 2 the Infiltrator, but that means I'm waiting until turn 3 with my Thoughtseize. And I don't think that's worth it. So I'm gonna turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 probably then Changeling, and turn 3 this, which is a lot slower, but I think that's safer. That also means that I can still do it through days. So through my days, that is. See what's your team's Veil of Bummer. Like the advantage of playing this deck against Kobo is that you're just in the right colors. You have a bunch of counters and discard, and you can quite aggressively trade them and draw your cards back with the ninjas, which puts quite a lot of pressure on your opponent. On the other hand, you have a bunch of creatures in your deck that don't put pressure on. So if I like only draw Changeling, then yeah, I have a 1 damage a turn clock. If I only draw Infiltrator, then I have a 4-drop in my deck that doesn't do shit. So I don't know how good it is against combo, but it's what the ninja deck does. Being a Daze deck that's just clunky as you know. Opponent is severely thinking about keeping 6 cards or going down. Sorry for the dead air here. I'm waiting for my opponent to make a decision. I mean, they have all the time in the world to do so, but I just have to hope that I get there. While having some exchanges with my doggo that's looking at me like, dude, what are you doing? I'm just trying to chill here. And I'm like, yes, chill all you want, but do it silently, please. Okay. They ended up keeping the 6. Let's just see if our Thoughtseize can do something good against them. So a bunch of fast mana, 2 brainstorms and a Burning Wish. I think it's between the Burning Wish and the Lineside Diamond here. I like that if I hit Lineside Diamond, their Mox Opal's also very far away from being active. And Lineside Diamond is the most powerful card in their deck. Yeah, I think taking the mana here slows them down by the most, and I think that's important with how slow these kinds of hands develop. I could actually Daze a Brainstorm here, because their hand is so bad, but Daze is also just a decent card against them, if they are this tight on mana. Ooh, is this a discard spell? Thoughtseize. Yeah, I'm gonna counter that, since I need this to work to try and get into this game. That was a decent draw for them. One mana spell that does make me use my Daze. Now they basically have until like 3 turns until I am gonna feel comfortable in the game. But with what they have in their hand, could be good for me. And they're back in the tank. Here we go. Now I'm just gonna try and get this going. No reason to delay it even further here. No, I already clicked away one of the brainstorms. So yeah, I'm just gonna hope that they don't find land, since that makes their hand pretty clunky, I think. But they did. The other brainstorm. Alright, so they're trying to go fast and don't have cards they necessarily need to shuffle away. Or don't have cards they necessarily need to shuffle away. Oh, that's rough for me. Now their Mox Opal is also online. Oh, the Opal is actually a playable card. Okay, so let me think. Is there a reason why I should Spellbomb here? They have a known card on top. Could be mana. But most of their mana is either lead or it only adds 1 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Burning Wish for something that costs 4. Yeah, they're not gonna have a large storm count, so even with a lead, it has to be like Echo. I think I should just try and get this card draw going. Hope that I'm not dead. This feels a bit like playing a Beautiful Strixer against combo. Yes, you have you add 1 damage to the board and you draw a card, but that's like all you're doing. Okay, so they had up +1 mana. Oh wait, they didn't have that in their hand anymore, of course. If I daze here, they can't make the mana they need of the petal necessarily. But that does give them the information that they need the mana of the petal. I think it's better to daze here than to not do it, but since now they need the land of the right color essentially. If they're gonna go with that. Ooh, that's a ton of mana. And a wish. Including a Lion's Eye Diamond, I should put them there. And I can just keep going for a bit, since there are not enough life total. If they do res here, I just have 6, but if they don't, we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's fine. Let's find out how they're gonna kill me. Maybe they boarded in their 1 tendrils. I forgot. Yeah, playing against Storm can sometimes be so much fun. Could have just scooped, of course, but yeah, just let them do their thing. Then run up their storm count. Yep. I grappy shot. You've got it. Okay, okay.